Welcome to Top Beer, spelled the German way for copyright reasons. Today, we are going to be doing Henry Weinhard's. Henry Weiners?
Was that on purpose, or did you genuinely just fuck up?
That was on purpose. Henry Weinhard's.
Yes, Henry Weinhard's.
Private
How is
Reserve.
it hard to pronounce?
There
you go.
There's an H in there that doesn't really belong.
Although I can't hold the thing right.
There you go. Angle it down slightly.
Henry Weinhard's versus Rainier.
But no, just not just any Henry Weinhard's. It's the Private Reserve,
which is the only one.
Northwest style.
All you have to sell is the Private Reserve, and then everything's fancy.
Exactly.
So let's get after it.
Yes, indeed. Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir. I'm getting a distinct beery taste.
Oh yeah,
right.
It's definitely beer in that can.
There's some beer in there.
It's very unoffensive, which is a word I use a lot to describe cheap beer.
It's light and crisp, and
it's two words, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait, no, it's one word. Unoffensive. That is one word, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
I would think. I don't know.
No, it's definitely one word. Why do I always want to say bready? It's not even really that bready, but that's like the word that always comes to mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's
not much in the way of hops, but there's sort of a dry breadiness to it.
Yep. I swear, if
which is actually kind of pleasing for it's slightly more flavorful than your generic cheap American lager.
Definitely, yeah. No, I mean, like my go-to, just like I don't give a fuck party beer is Keystone Light, and that is like basically water. You know, like, and this actually has like,
yeah, it's like vitamin water for an alcohol.
Exactly. Yeah. But this is actually like, it's passable.
So it's a step above
beer.
Keystone Light.
I would say two.
Is there
or three.
A normal Keystone? I don't think I've ever seen a normal Keystone.
I'm sure there is, but I can't think.
It's like a collector's item.
I feel like a high school party, like a really long time ago, I had Keystone, like straight up Keystone. Maybe that was Milwaukee's best. I don't know, something.
That's actually quite pleasant for a cheap beer.
Surprisingly good. $12.50 where I got.
Well, let's specify you did go to Winco.
I did go to Winco.
So we always have to give that little asterisk because everything's cheaper there.
Employee owned, and they don't accept credit cards, which I think is part of why
I should have gone to Winco.
You fool.
But I didn't have it in me. I don't know. I was coming back. I was doing that DoorDash thing. Mm-hmm. And I had a long drive over here, and I stopped at the Fred Meyer, even though a little further down the way there is Winco. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't have it in me. That place is strangely depressing.
It's not the best people.
It's the clientele and also just the giant warehouse feel that it has.
It's very warehousey.
Yeah.
No, it's like a mini Costco.
It's like I know I'm going to save $2-3 on this case of Rainier I'm about to buy, but
the 30 rack Rainier there is like $19.90.
Okay, I bought because I bought a 24 pack at Fred Meyer for I think it was $18.99.
Yeah. So you got a 6-pack more. I mean, that's whatever. But yeah, it's
a great place to buy beer. I give you that. I just couldn't do it today. I was just like, no, not feeling it. I'm just gonna go right to the Fred. I know where everything is already. I also had to get buns.
Yep.
You know,
gotta get those.
So
buns.
I know where everything is. I wasn't ready, mentally prepared to deal with Winco.
But 18-pack at Winco, $12.50. So, killer fucking deal. If you're going to a party, not a bad thing to bring, because as we're saying, it actually tastes like beer.
Yes.
If people know that it's cheap, they'll know that it's cheap, but if they don't, they might actually think that it's a decent beer. And I mean, fuck, yeah, $12.50 for an 8. I mean, that's what, like, less, like 60 cents a beer, 70 cents? I don't know. I can't do math in my head like that. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cheap. So,
by the way,
I'm already impressed. What?
I've decided now that I'm just gonna. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm just pawning off every intro on you now.
Okay, word.
Because now that I'm taking a note out of Nick Mullen's book, and now that one of our third member of the podcast has left unexpectedly, it's now just going to turn into you don't edit this, so you don't know I've already changed it to the Michael show, and I'm now slipping into a producer role.
Dude, yeah, rip Connor, dude. No, he's alive.
He's back next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We like back, or or like temporarily?
No, temporarily. He's back for the weekend.
Oh, that bastard.
He got a job working for the government in Bend.
How dare he succeed?
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
God damn it. No, well, that's good. Well, okay, well, we'll have to do a reunion episode or something.
We could try.
Well, yeah, we'll try to wrangle. I mean, maybe I should.
Yeah. I'll edit out. Yeah, okay. I'll edit out. Well, I said your last name too. I'll edit out the last name.
Well, we'll wrangle Connor.
Yeah,
it'll be great. But yeah. I guess, yeah, I'll put in some more work on this. Founded in 1856, so they've had a long time to make cheap beer.
I think it's owned by Coors now, but I can't remember.
Fucking as everything is.
No, a lot is owned by Coors, but not as much as is owned by Anheuser-Busch.
Hop Valley. It says Hop Valley Brewing Company in Eugene. I've been to their brewery.
No.
Yeah. They bought them. Yeah, I guess they bought them.
Well, no wonder it tastes good.
Yeah. They actually make good fucking beer. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this is how much research we did.
Yeah. Literally none. I just texted you, pick out a beer, and I'll find one to drink with it.
We'll read the can a little bit. Yeah, it'll be great.
Used to do research, remember?
Oh, I remember, the encyclopedia. We'll have to bust.
Tried.
If we get nice beer, we'll bust out the encyclopedia again. But, yeah, Henry. Well, because I remember Henry's downtown. That was a bar that had, like, fucking, like, 60 beers on tap. It was insane. And they had an iced bar, so it was literally like a slab of ice. Like, I think it was just like a refrigerated thing that you could keep your pints on the ice, and it would like keep it cold all the way down to the last sip.
Wait, where is this?
It was downtown. I think they closed. I don't know how, but I think they closed. I went there twice, I think. Yeah, sad.
Wait, so they had like a thing of ice on the bar for your drink?
It was like where the bar mat would go, like, you know, like almost on like the bartender side. Like there was like a big space for like food or whatever, but then, you know, arms reach away, there was a strip of ice that you could keep your beer on. And I assume that it was refrigerated from below somehow to keep it frozen.
Wow.
Like an ice rink.
And you only went there twice.
I know, trust me. I mean, I think they closed when I was like 23 or 4 or something. So, not that I had, you know.
Probably because of your lack of business.
Honestly,
you could have kept that place. You could have single-handedly kept the lights on.
I'm sorry, Henry's. I'm very sorry. Hopefully it was bought out by someone and it's still there, but I don't think it's Henry's anymore.
Well, I'm glad it's owned. Is Hop Valley, Oregon, or is it Washington?
No, yeah, they're based in Eugene.
Oh, yeah.
As
we just established, they're based in Eugene.
I've been there. Yeah, I drive past their brewery every time I go to Southern Oregon. It's literally like 5 minutes off I-5. It's pretty good.
On the way up here, heading up Gleason.
Yeah.
I saw a hilarious advertisement for I think it was just called Multnomah University.
Okay.
And it's just a big billboard, and all it said was education and the Bible. And then below that, a match made in heaven.
Yup. Absolutely.
Who wants to learn about how the Earth is 6,000 years old? And we used to hang out with dinosaurs and shit.
Dude, fuck yeah, we did. Until we fucked them up. Yep.
I bet that's what would have happened too, you know. Even back in the day, it's like they would have killed a lot of us, but eventually we would have just. I mean, woolly mammoths were big as fuck, and we just had spears and we just hunted them to extinction.
Yeah, yep. Because humans be fucking. That's the thing. You can kill a lot of us, but we're gonna.
Actually, some YouTube guy had a hilarious theory on Neanderthals, like a different species of human-like ape. White people are all like 2 or 3% Neanderthal.
Hell yeah!
Because basically, I think what happened was we bred them out. Well, there's actually there's argument on what happened to the Neanderthals because eventually they just also went extinct. And one theory is we bred them out. And this YouTuber was saying that makes a lot of sense because if you think about it, the Neanderthals were bigger and more muscular than our ancestors, which would be attractive to human women, and human men are just disgusting. So they just saw these big, hairy Neanderthal chicks and went, yeah, I'll do it. And we outfucked them. We outfucked the Neanderthals.
You know, that's one way to do it. One way to do it. But yeah, well.
And on that note,
Neanderthals. All right, time for Rainier.
Fucked them.
Time to watch two Neanderthals drink Rainier. It's gonna be great.
I think we have a heavier portion of the genetics.
Stay tuned. Absolutely. Yeah. Look at my fucking.
Well, except you and your bench press.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
You mean my 300-pound bench press? Yeah. Let's not talk about that. I don't know how these sleeves are fitting.
And it's resumed.
I am Neanderthal.
And we're back.
Yes.
With Rainier.
Or vitamin R.
Indeed.
Or Rainier.
Yeah, if you want to be real gross, Rainier.
Rainier.
I don't know why that bothers me. Something about it. Cheers.
It's wrong. Maltier. Am I wrong? No? Whenever anything's sweet, I want to say malty. It's sweeter.
Well, that bready flavor is from the malt.
Okay, so less malty.
This is sweeter. Well, no, that's also from the malt.
Well, then what the fuck?
Dude, you got a shitload of different flavors from malt depending on its application.
Right.
It's not all just hops.
Well, it's mountain fresh. We went past one of the. It looked fucked up, but one of the Rainier breweries in Seattle.
Oh, you can see here they used to have. It says Rainier for life on the ring. It used to still be brewed with Yakima Valley hops. I don't know who brews this. It's probably also Coors.
Let's see.
Or potentially Anheuser-Busch.
Give up your secrets. It says Rainier Brewing Company.
So who do you think? Wait, what?
It says Rainier Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Oh, so
Coors. Yeah, so Coors. Yeah,
you bastards.
Yeah. No. It's like how Guinness is its own thing, but technically is part of the Anheuser. They have like a little. I forget what their little acronym is, so they don't have to say Anheuser-Busch.
AB.
But it's like it's the AB something or other collective. It's part of the collective.
Beautiful.
Who do you think's more powerful? Amazon, Anheuser-Busch, or the Chinese government?
Oh, yeah.
People are always worried about the Chinese. I'm not sure they're the biggest threat.
Does Anheuser-Busch have nukes? I don't know.
They probably do.
China does. They probably do, though. Yeah, they probably do, honestly. Yeah, they're like, no. We're not going out like that. But, yeah, sweeter. I mean, like...
Oh, yeah, the beer.
I guess, like, a little bit more flavorful. I don't know. I always jump to conclusions.
I wouldn't agree with that. It is a little sweeter.
There's a little bit more of a can taste to it, for sure.
And they are both in cans, so that's a fair...
Yeah. A little bit more of a can taste. It's got that can-do attitude.
Yeah.
And this was established in 1878. So to be fair, these guys did have a 22-year head start.
Yeah, but there's no way this is what they were brewing.
I'm just saying.
It's traded partners twice now, I think, because I think they went out of business and then they were brewed by maybe Coors or something. I know it was one of the big guys, and now, fortunately, they're part of this Hop Valley thing, which is... I don't think you could call it a microbrew anymore if they were able to buy this from whoever owned it before.
Yeah.
But...
Another thing that I will say about Hop Valley is at their brewery, they have, like, insanely cheap beer that they're just, like packs of, like, other... I think the 12-pack that usually sells for, like, $17 was, like, $10 or something, you know? Like almost half off. Yeah.
Is it worth just driving down there once a week and just buying a shitload of beer?
I drive past it like twice a month. I might as well stop by and see what they've got every time. I mean, fuck it. Yeah. Because they got some good stuff.
Damn.
And you can look at the whatever the fuck
the brewing vessels.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
When you don't know what it's called, just say brewing vessels, and it's like, well, you can't say it's not what it's called, but you can't say I'm wrong because
it's a vessel that shit is brewed in. So
yes.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
it's
Rainier for life, dude.
I don't know. It's a little sweeter, maybe a little hoppier. Yeah. Although I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
Both of them hops on the threshold level. As usually is the case. But that's pretty good when you want your beer to be sessionable. If you want to drink like 8 of these,
Which if I'm drinking Rainier, I'm not going to stop at 7.
Nobody has a Rainier. No. Yeah, you don't have a Rainier because it's what's Anne Rainier.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
Anne Rainier.
Let me pour it into a glass and
really
sniff it a bit,
really
swish it around, do the
just spit it out. I just like it for the flavor. I don't want to become inebriated. Yeah, no.
It would be kind of funny if we got a bunch of cheap beers, like not even like Budweiser and Coors and what have you, but Rolling Rock, Rainier, fucking Busch, Keystone, a whole bunch of stuff, but do like the whole 9 yards of wine tasting thing, like pour it into a pretentious looking glass just a little bit, and sniff it and just talk about it for a while, and then sip it and try and even just make shit up. Like flavors we're picking up, and then spit it into a fucking spit bucket or whatever those degens do.
Cognac glasses. Just get nice. Yeah, we might have to do that.
That would be funny. I
get all dressed up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to dress up all classic.
Have some candles going. Yeah.
No, we need we each need a suit and some sort of cunty hat and a monocle.
Yes.
And we'll get as pretentious as we can while reviewing dirt cheap beer.
Very down.
That's a good idea.
That might just be a whole business model, honestly. That might just be like that dude. I forgot his name.
We just dress up like dicks.
Yeah.
Review.
There's that dude that reviews fast food, but he's always wearing a suit. I forget his name. But yeah, he's raking it in.
By the way, I'm sure I've mentioned this before on one of our previous episodes.
Yes.
But while coming up with a name for this and just Google searching names to see, what was taken, I stumbled upon, never listened to it, but I stumbled upon, there is a beer podcast called Good Swill Hunting.
That is pretty fucking fantastic.
I'm sure they're way better than us.
Oh, I mean, how could you not be? But yeah, no, that is pretty fucking great.
Yeah, no, we're at this point, the top beer podcast is more like a married couple that's only staying together for the kids. In this case, the kids is the beer, right? Well,
you did this to us. Yeah, no.
This isn't a good. What we're doing isn't good, but it is a good excuse to drink.
It's it's not your fault,
and it's fun to drink beer, in comparison.
It is nice,
which we could just do by ourselves, but why not record it and post it to the world and get canceled 20 years from now?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not planning on running for office anytime soon.
No, I'm pretty sure everyone's worried about the woke mob. I'm pretty sure that's only an issue if you're actually famous. I think for every normal person out there bitching about political correctness and whatnot, you're fine. You work at Home Depot. Nobody cares if you slipped up and said retard one time. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not going to come back to bite you in the ass.
Go back to not helping people.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Home Depot so much. If you can find someone, they will absolutely not help you. Except for this one dude one time. But he was old. It's like the bit about, I think it was Louis C.K. He's like, he's wearing a bow tie. They don't make you wear those. It's like the old guy at the electronics store. Yeah. It's so fucking good. But yeah, it's either that or they're forced to because they don't make enough on their fucking retirement.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah. It's Rainier. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes down pretty easy.
It's very Rainier-y. Yes. Yeah, no.
It does go down pretty easy. It's, I think it'd be a contender against the big three. Coors Banquet, Budweiser, and Miller High Life. Which in my mind is the big three of American cheap beer.
Yes.
Or American lager, I should say.
No, that's fair.
Because there's a specific type of lager that's American lager, and that is it's brewed with something other than barley malt, which the Germans would see as high treason.
And, understandable.
Yes.
Understandable.
Indeed.
All right, well, we'll be back with the back-to-back.
And we're back. Back-to-back. Let's go. All right. Well, what should we start with? Maybe the Henrys. We just have the Rainier.
Yeah, let's start with the Henrys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Way crisper. I mean, crisp. With a capital. Crisp.
Yeah, that is.
Way crisper.
Yeah, let's try the other guy.
The Rainier.
Oh, you had the forethought to open both of them.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, especially back to back. This kind of just like melts into the Henrys. It's like it almost tastes like nothing compared to the Henrys. I mean,
this tastes cheaper.
It tastes cheaper.
I'm just going to come right out and say it.
It does. It does.
Like already. We've got 2 cans to go through. We'll do our due diligence here, but the Rainier tastes cheaper.
Maybe together. Yeah, the Rainier absolutely tastes cheaper.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, man. You bring this to a party. I mean, like, people might think, like, ooh, like, you brought some, like, fancy fucking... It says private reserve on it? What? Like, fucking...
Yeah, because the Henrys...
It just tastes... Yeah. It tastes like
the Henrys tastes like the step between American lager and a real beer.
Yeah, no, literally. No, I was about to say, it's like one step down from, like, a good beer. Like, it's like got some of the notes of like I would pay X dollars a pint for this, but like it's super affordable. So that's, I mean, yeah, if you're going to drink cheap beer, I'd honestly say, I mean, like, this is probably what I would go for, honestly.
Yeah, I mean
as far as flavor, if you like flavorful beer, if you're looking for something that you can just fucking like funnel chug, Keystone Light. Or because it's water, But this, if you're looking for something that actually has
to really figure out which is more like shotgunnable, we'd have to do Keystone Light and the Silver Bullet, which is I think I need to do more research, but I think it might be my favorite light beer.
Okay.
Simply because, as I've said so many times, it's like if White Claw made a beer-flavored hard seltzer.
I can see that.
It's like a seltzer water essenced with beer flavor, and that's kind of perfect for a light beer.
Yeah.
So I doubt Keystone is as chuggable as the Silver Bullet.
My coworker today was talking about how they like White Claw, and I was like, "Why do you like White Claw so much?" And like,
you want to sound off like you got a pair?
My coworker today was like.
And then you overcompensate for about 3 seconds and go back into your...
They were saying that
I haven't bullied you for that in a while.
Fair. No, you're right. They were saying that they really like White Claw, and I asked them why, and they said, well, it keeps you hydrated, And I'm like, well, like, what do you mean? They're like, well, it's like 80% water. And I was like, so is...
No, it's way more. It's way more than that.
Well, or whatever.
20% alcohol.
Or I don't know what they said. They were like, maybe they said it was 95% water. I'm like, well, yes, so is fucking beer. And like, what? Like, that's...
Yeah.
What? Like, yeah, you just pour a shot of vodka into a glass of water, and it's like the same fucking thing.
Yeah, you're still going to dehydrate.
Yeah, it's going to... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. It was just funny. But that shows that marketing works, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard so many people say, "Oh, you don't get a hangover, you drink White Claw because it keeps you hydrated." No, it's alcohol. That's like soda is 95% water, probably, or like 90.
I call absolute and total bullshit on a discrepancy between. You like how I throw a big word in now and again to trick people into thinking I'm educated?
I mean, my head hurts a little bit because
right?
I had
that one word, just wrapping your mind around that. The discrepancy, I'll throw it out a second time, between different alcohols and the severity of the hangover. For me, it's always just been how much did I drink and how much did I prepare. It doesn't matter what the booze was.
It's literally
just how much was it and was I hydrating while getting hammered.
It's a formula of how much did I eat before, how much did I drink, how much water did I drink after, and how much sleep did I get. It's like 4 factors, literally.
I don't know if you can call it sleep. It's more like passing out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they say, oh, you don't hit REM sleep if you're drunk when you fall asleep or whatever. Like, fuck it. I have worked a 12-hour shift after 3 hours of drunken sleep, and I've been fine. So,
It's because you're under 30.
True. And it's ticking, dude. It's ticking.
This doesn't last forever.
No, I'm sure it doesn't. But yeah, just chug some water and you're good. Not White Claw, though.
By the way, speaking of alcoholism, you know how I brought it up last time? I was listening to that Huberman Lab podcast. He did an episode on alcohol. I was telling you about that.
Yes.
And I was telling you, I was saying I didn't want to go into detail because I didn't want to kill the mood, but you and I should both statistically be dead, according to that dude.
I'm sure I've come close a few times, but yeah.
Well, there was one of the funny things of, and one of the things is with that. He's given all these examples of everything bad alcohol does to your body and what he considers to be a lot of alcohol, which was a small amount by my standards. And every time I hear a doctor or scientist of some sort going on about this, I just think, all right, well, if that's the case, then how are German people even alive? Explain that to me, Mr. Science Man.
God damn it. Yeah, no, for real.
What was great, he was talking about like the effects of like why people enjoy alcohol, and he was saying, you get this happy feeling in the first drink or two, and then it quickly diminishes, and you keep drinking trying to maintain it. And I just thought, what are you talking about? I can maintain that happy feeling for hours and hours and hours. And then he goes, now there are people who maintain this happy feeling long through or entirely through the night, and they're genetically predisposed to alcoholism. And I went, okay, all right.
Way to call me out.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's confusing alcohol with cocaine with the first the first description, because I mean, you're chasing the dragon the rest of the night after you do that first bump, dude. That's not that I condone.
It was funny just listening to it. Describing like that one right there. Some people are like predisposed to that or whatever. So you mean Europeans? Just say it.
That's just, come on, man.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
They're all alcoholics.
Yeah.
Every European country.
Well,
even the ones in the South we make fun of for not drinking enough, they still drink a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. They just don't. I don't know if they binge quite as hard as countries that don't really get a summer binge.
If you do it every day, is it binge? No, I don't think that might be. If you do it every day, is it binge drinking? I think not. But yeah.
Yes, if it becomes your normal, then it's not binge drinking.
I stopped binge drinking. Now I just do it every day.
Yeah.
Yep. Well.
God, that reminds me of a fantastic Irish joke.
Oh, God.
There's an Irish guy.
Are we going to immediately get canceled for this?
Nah, why? So you can be racist towards other groups of white people.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, those are the rules.
Wait, can we say cracker?
Absolutely.
Fuck, dude.
You can make fun of the French. You can say the Dutch aren't people. It doesn't matter.
I was just watching Austin Powers.
Right.
I fucking love. There are two things that I can't stand: people that are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch. It's like,
so you can get away with that. It doesn't matter so long as you're being racist towards other groups of white people.
Isn't that weird? Anyways.
So this joke. This is a great joke. There's an Irish guy living in America, and he goes into this one bar every day and orders 3 pints of beer at the same time. And one day the bartender asks, "What's up with that? The 3 beers at the same time? Why don't you just get 1 beer after another?" And he says, "Well, 2 of my brothers are still in Ireland, and so at the same time, well, it'd be morning or something for them. We match our clocks at the same time. We all sit down and we have 3 pints, and it's like we're drinking together. And then after that explanation, the next day, Irish dude comes back to the bar, but this time he only orders 2 pints. And the bartender goes, "Oh, fuck. What happened to one of your brothers?" And he just goes, oh no, they're fine. I quit drinking.
That's fucking great. Man. Love it. Or that's
I'm sure
like
I butchered it slightly. There's a smoother way to tell that joke, but...
Well, there's the other one, the Irish guy rubs the genie lamp. He's like, "You get 3 wishes." And he's like, "I want a bottomless pint of Guinness."
Oh, yeah.
Takes it, refills. And he says, "We have 2 more wishes. What do you want?" He's like, "I'll take 2 more of these."
There was a German beer commercial I heard on the radio that just blatantly copied that joke.
Yeah.
It was for, you've had Flens before.
Oh, yeah.
We did it on the show, actually.
Yeah.
And it was a radio thing, and it was just a guy going, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be? And he says, a bottle of Flens that never empties. And then he asks him, "Okay, but what else?" And he's another bottle of Flens. And then he asks the next guy, and it's just the same thing, and it repeats for 30 seconds or so.
That's bad.
Flens does good radio. I don't know if they have the money for TV commercials, but they do great radio commercials.
They do great beer. I mean, fuck.
They do great beer.
Yeah, that's just pretty good. What was the super dark stout that we had in Seattle at that last bar when Grant was having a bad time?
That wasn't a stout. That was an Irish red that we've also had on the podcast.
Irish red?
That was an Irish red that we've also had on the podcast.
It was so dark.
It was Smithwick's.
It was this color.
No, it was not.
It absolutely. Maybe I was drunk.
It was not. You were drunk.
I mean, I was definitely drunk.
You were drunk.
No, there's no maybe about it.
Yeah. We had been drinking for over 12 hours at that point. You were drunk.
We had.
And it was a very dark red.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Smithwick's Irish Red. We did that on the podcast.
Okay, I remember that. Okay, all right.
Irish Red Ale episode.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, word.
By the way, in November, this has been a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop it, time. God damn it.
Yeah, we got 1 foot in the grave. Good. It's almost over.
God, it's not okay. Holy fuck.
And now I'm taking a note out of your book, and I'm just drinking the Rainier so I can finish strong.
Oh yeah, same.
Which I guess the informational part of this podcast is just over.
Yeah, we're just talking now.
Yeah, I mean,
Henry's wins.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Henry's is better. You can tune out now unless you want to watch 2 people kill themselves slowly.
That's kind of fun.
We're having a good time with it. But yeah, no, Henry's, I mean, fuck, dude.
It's like a beheading video of Michael's liver.
With like a tiny little knife. I saw this meme. Not even really a meme. It was like a video kind of like GIF. I don't know. But it was me at 11 years old having breakfast with my parents after watching a woman be beheaded by the cartel, and it was just this dude kind of sitting there like and I was like, yeah, I probably gave myself like some like low grade PTSD from all the fucked up shit that used to be on the internet.
Why would you have to find that stuff? Why do you watch it? I've genuinely never watched what I would just. I'm going to come right out and just say it's murder porn. That's all it is. It's just murder porn. You just wanted to see some loud shit.
Well, I've been friends with Elliot for a while. And
that's a valid excuse, actually, yeah.
I was exposed to it. There was this video.
I did come over to Elliot's place once, and you guys had already been drinking, and I just walk in, and you guys were watching just like war footage in the Congo for some reason.
Yes, that shit was wild, dude. Well, I remember, he showed me. Yeah, I've seen some fucked up shit.
That's really.
But what was the one I was about? Oh, there was this video. God, it's so fucking sad. Called Lol Mouse.
Oh no.
Do you want to guess? No.
I know it's horrible. What the fuck?
It was literally, the guy we went to high school with named Danny. I'm not gonna say his last name.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Lived in Eastmoreland. He showed it to me, and it was literally a mouse like trying to like get out of a blender. They just turned it on.
Wow, it's just a mouse, but still, what
and
the fuck?
I was like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, no, but they've nerfed the fuck out of the internet since then. Like, it's you can't find shit. Like,
you've tried.
They got rid of Best Gore. They got rid of Live Leak. They got rid of no, I think Motherless is still out there. I don't know. They got rid of all of the crazy gory shit. Can't watch it anymore. It's illegal. That's probably not illegal. You have to go on the dark web, which I've never.
Which makes it illegal, right? I mean, isn't that what the dark web is for? Illegal stuff.
I've literally never even dabbled because I don't have a VPN and I don't want to get fucked. So.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm always curious about that VPN thing. I heard a commercial on the radio the other day for some sort of VPN thing, and it was free. And I'm just thinking, wait a minute.
So the government...
If this service is free, what are you getting out of it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, so nobody else can get your information and sell it for money except you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the thing with the VPNs. It's like, okay, it's a good idea in theory, but now if you're paying a company for it, I buy it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if it's free, what's the angle?
Yeah.
You guys have to make money somehow.
Honestly.
You have to make money somehow. How are you doing it? Yeah.
Anyone that doesn't watch Internet Comment Etiquette with Eric, check that shit out. Because that just reminded me of his NordPass.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking commercials.
His commercials are ridiculous.
They're like top tier. Like that's the only person who 80% of the time I don't skip his ads. Unless I've already
Here we go. Back to the Henrys.
Yeah, yes indeed. But yeah, shout out to Eric.
Oh, man. And Spear's been out a minute now.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
That's good.
I've like avoided it because I don't know, like I've thought that it's. I see a $12.50 18 rack, and I think Rolling Rock, and I'm so
now
past Rolling Rock. I can't.
I don't know if the flavor has changed under new management.
Uh-huh.
I've always been a fan of Henry's.
Uh-huh.
And I've definitely bought them and drank them with you before.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But this might be better. It tastes richer.
No,
this is basically a real beer.
It basically is.
Yeah, it is very nearly a real beer. I mean, it's transcended genres despite its price. Although, again, Winco price is a bit of an asterisk there, right?
I love it.
Because you gotta take that into account.
But no, it is quite tasty. I mean,
it's for a lager beer, it's rich and it's malty, but in that like dry bready sort of way.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of sweetness.
Yeah.
Which, as you said, makes it kind of crisp.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely crisp.
Yeah. I mean, it would not compete with any German beers, but for a cheap beer,
fucking solid.
Dude, we need to try this against Budweiser and fucking Coors Banquet and all those guys.
I really think it.
I think this might beat them.
Might blow them out of the water.
It might.
Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, I think the only thing that could hold the only thing that could hold a candle to it is Coors Banquet. I think maybe because Coors Banquet is like my other favorite like cheaper beer. But this is fucking solid.
Yeah, I mean, like for the the price category of beer we're drinking right now, this is
amazing.
This is almost a revelation. Honestly, it is so good for the price.
Yeah,
it really is. It's incredible.
Very impressed.
And I wonder if it's been changed under new management by the Hop Valley guys.
Could be, because like I said, I think the last time that I had this was like...
No, I always liked this stuff.
No,
I always thought it was good.
It's good, but I think the last time I bought it was like 4 to 6 months ago, and I don't remember it tasting quite this good. To be fair, I have been drinking some absolute shit tier beer lately, other than like my go-to nicer beer is the Pelican beer, Beak Breaker. Just that, like,
just the bang for the buck.
The 9% double IPA.
Yeah, my brother does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just, well, I like that it's got a high percentage, and I just think, if you're just trying to get drunk, have a whiskey. What do you?
Yeah, just drink whiskey, or fucking just get like a $2 bottle.
Well, not
of
even
wine.
just drink whiskey, but it's like if you're trying to get drunk, drink the beer or whatever it is you want to drink, and just have a shot of whiskey.
Well,
just knock back a shot or two until you get to the level you're trying to hit, and then just maintain it.
Well.
How's that a problem? Like, I drink beer because it's delicious.
Exactly.
If non-alcoholic beer tasted as good as regular beer, I would hardly ever drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is an absolute fact. Beer is just so damn tasty.
It just reminded me of this.
Genuinely, if it tasted as good as normal beer, I would damn near be a teetotaler.
The fucking Wolf of Wall Street at the end.
It's been so long since this.
Oh, so good. He's like, "You want a beer?" I was like, "What are you drinking?" It's non-alcoholic shit. He's like, "What? If you drink a bunch of them, it gets you fucked up?" He's like, "No, that's the point. There's no alcohol in it." It's like, what's it like being sober? He's like, "It fucking sucks." It's fucking awful. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens though when you defraud thousands of people. But Henry Weinhard's Henry Weinhard's.
I don't know why you're having difficulty with this.
Harvey Weinstein's.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
It's great.
Private Reserve.
Now you touch it. Anyways, we might need to edit.
Wait, why would you need to? I think you're overly paranoid.
Yeah, slightly. I mean, there's to all the 200 people that might watch this. No.
You're shooting a bit high there.
Probably.
To the 7 people.
We appreciate you.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
It's nice.
Hop Valley, man. Hop Valley knows what's up. They got some good beers.
Yeah, I wonder if they tweaked this a wee bit.
I think they might have. We'll just need to do like a Hop Valley taste test at some point because they seriously do have some really good beers.
Maybe once we've gotten to the point where we've been doing this a year, we should just do all our favorites.
Yeah, no,
just do like pick a day where we don't have anything to do the next day and just
go for it.
Just send it.
Just send. Yeah.
Just do a full session. We'll do 10 minutes of beer, and we'll just work our way through all our favorite beers of the year.
And then we'll throw up a bunch. No. It takes a lot to make me puke at this point. Like I can't remember the last time that I threw up from drinking. Honestly, like.
It was the 4th of July.
The 4th of July, but
that was this 4th of July.
But that was over a year ago, right? Yeah. Like that was what. That was a year. That was 14 months ago. So yeah.
Man, I genuinely haven't gotten. This might sound hard to believe.
Yeah.
Just based on what anybody who is watching, based on what they watch us drink every week, whenever we do these, it was pretty consistent for a minute, and we dropped off a bit, and now we're trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Might find this hard to believe. I haven't been drunk in over 2 years.
Yeah.
Is it just...
I mean, there's a level at which it becomes...
It's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like getting to the point of tipsy and just holding it. Where we are right now, perfect.
Yep,
this is perfect.
No,
I just want to stay right here, and I want to... And that's the great thing about beer, is you can just drink beer forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it takes long enough to drink, unless you're an animal.
Yeah.
If you want to get drunk on beer, that's not hard. No. You can do it pretty easy. But if you just dial it back, and I'm still working on this guy, it's not hard. If you just dial it back a wee bit, it's pretty easy to just drink like a beer an hour, and in that case, you can just literally drink beer forever. Eventually, the hangover's going to kill you, but you'll never get drunk if you just casually drinking beer. Not drunk anyway. You'll just be, tipsy.
I mean, at that concert, like I said, it was 6.5 hours, and we drank the entire fucking time, and we were chill. Like, it was great.
Yeah, but it was also a bitch and a half, because those fucking fascists wouldn't let us bring more than 2 beers.
And they had to crack both of them.
Yeah. I even asked.
No, I did too. I was like, can you just crack one?
It's like, man, I'm having one now and one when I'm done with this one. Can you just I'm like, no, we have to crack both
of them. Around like
and
this.
I just thought, what kind of fascist police state are we living in?
Seattle.
People talk about freedom. No, but this kind of shit exists all over the goddamn country. It really does. It really does.
It does.
What kind of fascist police state are we living in? We can't get any sort of, we can't agree on any modicum of fucking gun control, even though kids are getting shot all the time. But we're such fucking Nazis about booze. Just let me tie one on. If I'm not bothering anyone, what's the fucking problem?
Honestly.
If I can keep to myself, handle my shit, and not bother anyone, what's the fucking problem? If I want to get 6 beers at a stadium, concert, game, whatever the fuck, because I've got friends with me, or maybe I don't, who knows?
Yeah.
But why can't I do that? And then if I get drunk and make an ass out of myself, just toss me out of the stadium.
Yeah.
But,
you become a liar.
I'm preaching to the choir.
No, absolutely, dude. No. I mean, like, I had a great time. For those that don't know, we went to Seattle and we saw Joan Jett, Poison, Motley Crue, and Def Leppard. And it may have been the best night of my life so far. I'm not, I don't know. I mean, like, it was
really cool.
Top 20. Top 20.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. Absolutely.
Easy. Top 10. Easy.
No. But, I mean, it was fucking great. But, they were very fascist about the beer distribution.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a huge hang-up. It's just annoying that, we're so ridiculous. And this is what I don't like about the gun and truck people that hate any kind of gun control or gasoline going up in price or any of that. This is what I find annoying about them. They only want freedom for their specific shit.
Well, yeah,
what about my freedom to get fucked up? Right? What about my freedom to do? I want to be able to buy mushrooms at Walmart. Now I don't do mushrooms. But I want to be able to do it. Why can't I buy? It's my body. Fuck you. What happened to freedom, right? Why can't we do that? And especially with the alcohol. This is the most fascist country. Well, I'm comparing it to European countries, which is a little unfair. But in any European country, everything's way more lenient. And in here, it's just so fascist. They try and rein it in, and it's not going to stop us. We're still going to find a way to get drunk. Our way was, you'll only sell us 2 beers at a time? Well, shit, we all 3 would leave our seats, and we get 2 beers each every single time. It's like, we're still going to manage to get our fix. You're not stopping anything.
Yeah.
You're just inconveniencing us and making us angry. And why do that? Just...
You can scrupulously say, you guys again, and it's not going to fucking stop me. Like, God damn it. And I will walk, like we all did, to the furthest beer stand, because they had the best prices.
Yeah. They had great prices. For a stadium, it was great. Yeah.
No, I was amazed. I thought it was going to be like $15 for a fucking 12
most places it was.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. When Grant and I we saw, it was Styx, REO Speedwagon, and Loverboy. It was fucking great. But they were selling 16 ounce, or maybe it was 19 ounce cans of beer for literally $18, and then with tax it was like $20.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, bruh, I'm gonna drink 2 of these, but I definitely wish I like snuck a flask in or something because like holy fuck, dude, like yeah.
But that's not even that's like I mean you'll find that kind of shit anywhere. I'm just specifically annoyed that in certain scenarios you can't even bring back around for your friends.
Yeah, no, it's fucking.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
And meanwhile, like kids are getting shot in the face, and the government's like, hey, maybe no more assault rifles, and people are like, fuck you, don't take my assault rifles.
Can I bring them a beer?
And I'm not saying I'm like anti-gun or anything. I'm just saying it's ridiculous. The lack of gun control we have, but you have to moderate my beer to such an extreme degree. It seems absurd to me. That's all.
Kids just need to learn how to like dodge bullets.
Besides, everybody knows schools aren't even real. That's just where they train the crisis actors.
Exactly,
yeah,
dude. Fuck yeah.
I'm joking, of course.
Are you? Don't bow down to the reptilian overlords, dude.
No. Everyone knows Hillary Clinton is a lizard in a skin suit.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking hope so.
I can't see from here, so I don't know how long we've done, but I'm going to say it's probably good enough.
Yeah. If Hillary's watching,
anyway,
just burst out. Ignore
my ranting. Henry Weinhard's wins. It's fantastic.